Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today on the hill, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Sam Haggerty. Inside corner for a strike. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Fought off foul. And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Well, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
And now here is Wyatt Langford. One out, base is empty. Check swing, and that's a ball.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
He's there. He's got it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, Jack Leiter. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Leiter, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. On the ground to third. Young tossed to first, and a quick out, number 1. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Cody Bellinger.
Boog, he's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers. And you know, he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's outside. Now 2-0. And that one clips the corner.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
That one to first, and that's just foul. Swing and a pop-up. Young settles under this one. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron.
2 outs, base is empty. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. First pitch, not close. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Missed with a changeup. 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting fourth.
So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
So 2 down. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Judge off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the outside corner, got him looking. The Yanks leave 1, scoreless after 1. Back in the Bronx. Now it's the DH, Adolis Garcia. Max Fried will go to work. That one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
The 1-0. And that is out of play. No score here in the second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And now Jonah Heim. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Ground ball, left side. Over to first, and that will end the inning. And the Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Leiter back to work. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fades another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Jason Dominguez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Left field, Langford. And it's caught for the out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, DJ.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And there's a ball.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2. And that's down and away. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Two outs. On the ground, right side. Simeon, toss over to first. That's the third out. Yanks held in check. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in New York, new inning getting started. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike. And now it's even up. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
The 1-2. Just misses with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's Kevin Pillar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one the other way. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Duran. Swinging a foul straight back. Pillar stands at first with 1 out. Step off throw to first. Pillar back in. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Stepping in, Sam Haggerty. Struck out swinging his first time. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two outs.
No, that's inside.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Just
Outside,
missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, left field. And that is that. One left for Texas. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the third. And now Austin Wells. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
That's down and in. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
And up next for New York, Oswald Peraza. Swing and a foul out of play. Edge in his zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Runner at first with no outs here. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting, first
And
baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Missed inside with the curve. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
First and second, 1 out. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. Two on, 1 out. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Got him swinging. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Reached on a drop, third strike his first time.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Wells at second. Goldie on at first with 2 down. Base hit into center field. Here comes Wells around third. He will score and the Yankees take the lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here comes Cody Bellinger. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Ball one there.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball outside.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Wyatt Langford. And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Here's Josh Young. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Judge has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Garcia goes 6'1", 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That one misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Ground ball right side. LeMahieu is there. Fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're midway in the 4th. Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back for more from the Bronx. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
Swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. The shortstop takes the ball. Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself. One up, one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Jason.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Fly to left his first time. Fastball is outside. And another ball.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Now even though you know that, baseman, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 down, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. Grounded out his first time. Foul ball there. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Goes down looking. Nothing across here this half. We're headed to the 5th. Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back now in the Bronx. Now it's Marcus Semien. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. And it's another strikeout for Fried. He's been good.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Jonah Heim digs in now. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. The Yankees leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Now 1-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Out towards right center field. Grisham settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jake
And
Berger.
Here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That clips the corner.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And delivers outside.
1-1.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Good eye in that spot. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Leiter back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Check swing and he went. That is strike 2.
0-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive. Haggerty makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 2. That clips the zone. 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
3.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Kevin Pillar. And that one fouled off. Out to short. Volpe whips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel Duran, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Pitch misses,
nope, that's outside.
And that's ball 1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouled off left side. This one in the air. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Sam Haggerty.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Next up for Texas, Sam Haggerty. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing.
Now pitching for the
Bobby
Rangers,
Milner on to pitch here.
number
Pretty
41.
tight game, so they're looking for quality
Bobby
pitches out of him right here.
Milner.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well,
Leading
one-run
up
game.
for the
Now at the
Yankees,
plate, Trent
the center
Grisham.
fielder, Trent Grisham.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know,
0-1.
these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Way
1 ball,
outside,
2 strikes.
and it's 1-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Haggerty. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron
Here is Aaron Judge.
Judge.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball 1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Chris Martin appears to be getting loose. Armstrong getting loose as well. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-2 is the count.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Judge out on the play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
2 outs, base is empty. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Line to left. Langford makes the grab on the run. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of inning number 7. Now the number 2 hitter, Wyatt Langford. Just missed.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Movement in the Yankees pen. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hill also getting ready. Looking to get the tying run on base. Maximus notches the K.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
1-0.
That one missed.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
That's in there, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
One down, base is empty. And it remains 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers.
Adolis Garcia.
Just missed.
Down. Ball. Ball, that's down.
That one misses in the dirt.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's the automatic.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Goldie. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Sean Armstrong.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Armstrong.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed
0
there.
balls, 1 strike.
The next offering misses. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And he pumps in a strike.
1-2.
He goes down looking.
Now batting.
Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
Smoked on the ground to second. to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Man at first with one gone. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that's down, a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front. And just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. He is struck out and he is walked. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Dominguez over at second. LeMahieu at first. 1 gone. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Two on, 1 out. And now 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Late on that fastball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him. And now 2 gone.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. So they strand a pair. 8th inning coming up. Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Devin Williams on for his 20th appearance of the year.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
Here is Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher,
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Way high.
Ball, that's up.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Jimmy Calderon, the closer, is getting loose. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off. And a 2-2.
That's the ball. full count.
Jake Berger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stump. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Berger.
So next to hit for Texas, Jake Berger. There's the strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. In the air, out towards right center. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the eighth, and now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt.
Armstrong back to work. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Now a blooper back behind short. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now here's Trent Grisham. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike. And that one cutting but missing down low. Outside.
No, that's out.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That just misses.
That's low. That's
and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned
number
that ball.
99. Aaron.
So a man at first.
Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And ball 1 to Judge. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Judge waits. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Man at first, one away. That one just misses. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting,
and here comes
the
Bellinger.
designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. This one in the air. Young makes the catch, and that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Through 8 full, Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing.
Pitching
back
for the
now,
Yankees.
And on the mound, the closer,
Number
Jimmy
2.
Calderon. A chance at his first save of the year. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Josh Smith.
And he handles left-handed pitchers very well, so not too worried about the same-handed matchup right here.
That's towards center. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and there's 1 away.
Up next to the Rangers, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
He's 2 outs away.
Duran.
And now, Ezekiel Duran. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Went too far that time. It's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
So it's their last chance in this one, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Sam Haggerty. Fouled off. He was late. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Inside and it hit him. So they're down to their final out. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One strike away. That one outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. in-time ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your Boston Red Sox.
just about set to go. And on the hill, Hunter Dobbins.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Late on that fastball.
No ball. One strike.
That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Juan Soto now. And ball one to the right fielder.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
In the air, center field. Rafaela sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting third.
Let's take a look at our lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Alonso avoids the first pitch for ball one.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at first, one away. Dobbins measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Way out front for strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ball three.
Lindor, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Brandon Nimmo, and that's through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the inside edge. And that's through there for a strike. 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mets strand one, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Boston, And on the hill, Kodai Senga.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Jaron Duran. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Late swing, foul to the left. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Rafael Devers.
He's done a great job making contact recently, hitting better than .350 this month.
No.
That one misses, and that is ball one.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 1-1.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Alex Bregman.
First and second, no outs. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. There's a strike. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Trevor Story in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Duran, the lead runner, out at second. Devers at first, 2 out of the inning. Off the plate inside, 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
2 outs. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that'll load the bases.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Now a chance for Nick Sogard. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And now 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fly ball to right. Base hit, 1 run in already. Here's the throw. Safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Now it's the second baseman, David Hamilton. In there at the knees, strike 1. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Into center. Nice grab on the run. That is the inning. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's Mark Vientos. Dobbins back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Next offering is downstairs. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is Brett Beatty. Hot shot to third. Bregman to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7th, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That clips the corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Righty delivers. And that one fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting 8th, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. There's the strike.
0-1.
2 outs. That one ran inside, almost got him. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that squirts through. And now 2 aboard.
Batting ninth, center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Tyrone Taylor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And that's way high. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the slider just misses.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Swing and a foul out of play. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Stays alive. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk.
Shortstop,
very
Francisco
gritty.
Lindor.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor will hit next. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. The shortstop takes the ball. That misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they strand 3 and leave them loaded. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Mets nothing. Back inside Fenway Park, and here's the rookie catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Line drive. Nimmo makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Batting ninth, center fielder Cedar Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No ball.
1 out,
strike.
bases empty. That one pushed foul. One down, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you
Now
can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Duran batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And takes low for ball 1. That's a little bit low.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
2 out, space is empty.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully
Now
quickly.
batting, designated hitter
Rafael Devers up to hit.
Devers.
Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
First pitch misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Duran, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pickoff throw. Duran back in on a dive. The 1-1 is fouled off. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Mets nothing. On to the 3rd inning, and the batter now, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Hard hit, right side. They get the out on Soto.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
0-2. Ball 1.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Nimmo stands in now and watches strike one.
Man, you're playing with fire starting him off with the fastball in the zone, but it didn't end up hurting him.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Two down, nobody on. That one misses, and it's 3-2. This one popped up. Sogard has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, and they're down 2-0. Back now at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. He circles the bases, his 12th of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Yeah, the batter now, Wilyer Abreu. And the first offering is not close.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just missed. Senga. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Story at the plate and takes high there. Right side, hard hit to first, and Story is out.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Nick Sogard.
Up next for the Red Sox. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to the fourth, and now the DH, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Bregman is under it, and there's one down. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. So up next, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rafaela under it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 down,
Jeff
base is
McNeil.
empty. Jeff McNeil stands in. A single his first time. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Red Sox by 2. Hit in the air right field. Abreu makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Fenway, bottom 4. Here's a speed threat, David Hamilton.
Second baseman.
If there's nobody on in front of him,
Hamilton.
you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be
Up
aggressive
next
and got
for
something
the
he
Red
could handle.
Sox.
Timing on the swing was
Catcher,
good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't
Narvaez.
square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Carlos Narvaez. Lifted in the air right center field. Soto going after it. He's got it. One down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his
Now
highest
batting,
gear
center
and go a long
fielder,
way to track that one down.
Rafaela.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Next to hit, Ceddanne Rafaela. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Runner!
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw. Safe. That's a stolen base. And a foul ball. Red Sox leading it by 2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Taylor pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting Jarren Duran. He's 2 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Genesis Cabrera getting ready to go. Garrett warming up as well. Next offering is foul back. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit hard on the ground to short. Toss to Alonso. That ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, and the score stays 3-1. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Lindor up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. This one in the dirt. That one fouled off. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. swing and a drive deep right field. That one back there makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Garrett Crochet getting loose out there. Newcomb also throwing. Two outs. Fought off foul. There's a 1-1. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one missing inside. Brandon Nimmo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela in position and makes the grab. And that is that. Mets leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Fenway Park, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Rafael Devers. Senga back to work. Tap foul at the plate. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Popped up. McNeil. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. And that's outside. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
That one is absolutely belted. Nimmo going back on it. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Abreu in now. Takes ball one off the plate. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. And misses inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it, and there are 2 outs.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Now batting,
not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kodai Senga won't go any further tonight, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for New York.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Reed Garrett.
Just trying to keep this one close
Garrett.
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Two outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher,
now
Garrett Crochet.
For the Red Sox.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story,
Garrett
but he's
Crochet.
been really good so far this year.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
Left fielder,
2
Brandon
in this
Nimmo.
one. And the sweeper is off the plate. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slayton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Purdy, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one ripped and foul ball. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And a swing and a miss there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And strike 2.
1-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. The Red Sox 4 and the Mets 1. Bottom of the 6th. So stepping in for Boston, Nick Sogard. That one lifted to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, David
Here's the second
Hamilton.
baseman, David Hamilton. 1 for 2. And there's the strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Ryan Stanek, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's off the inside corner, and the count 1-2. And there's a ball. And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Narvaez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 2 down, nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
And that one got a piece of him.
That hit him.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
1-0.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. McNeil makes the play, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox 4 and the Mets 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Slayton. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First pitch, and he just misses. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. On the ground at first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So digging in, Jeff McNeil. And that is out of play.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The Mets trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
A walk, and he's also singled.
That one ripped left field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. The Red Sox 4 and the Mets 1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Genesis Cabrera.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Aaron Duran.
Duran leading things off and takes a strike.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
1-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a curve misses outside. On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rafael.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
The 1-0.
Hurry.
Durant on at first. Nobody out. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now batting.
Here's Alex Bregman. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Inside. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball there. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Next offering upstairs. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they push across 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Mets 1. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Francisco Lindor. Slayton back to work. Rip to third. Bregman to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That misses the
that's a
zone.
ball. Too low.
1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Brennan Bernardino, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Whitlock getting cranked up as well. Gets the call. And the count even at 1. Just
Ball
off the inside edge. Now a screamer into the outfield. Rafael snags it on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Alonso in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Curve in the dirt. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down here 5-1.
Now pitching for
a new arm into the game, the righty, Ryan Stanek.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Here's Trevor Story now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Out towards right center field. Taylor hustling after it. Can't get there. Base hit. So a man aboard. Nick Sogard now at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes. Inside, ball 2.
Story gets his lead at first with nobody out. Across the letters at 99.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Hamilton, the next to hit, takes outside.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
The next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0. He swings and fouls one off. That one fouled off. 2-2. Hit on the ground, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Carlos Narvaez digs in now. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And that's in the dirt. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 2 outs and one in scoring position. Next pitch, not close, up high. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, left side. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Red Sox leave one. They're up 5-1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Red Sox.
It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
83.
mound, Brennan Bernardino.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So now it's the
Leading
four-hole
off
hitter,
for the
Brandon
Mets,
Nimmo.
left fielder Brandon Nimmo.
Hard hit to third. Bregman to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Mark Vientos.
And now the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. He's already homered here in this one. That's outside, and that's ball one. Moving in the bullpen, Sean Newcomb, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And that one sliced foul. Outside low, 2-1. The Mets down by 4 here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And that's in for a strike. Comebacker to the mound. On to first, out ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.